Alright, hey guys, so what is going on? So I'm pretty much going to be talking about The Boys Season 5, Episodes 1 and 2. So pretty much in Episode 1, we get a whole monologue, a whole big, flashback to all the events from everything, with Butcher and the whole Compound V stuff and the whole serum. Everybody else except for Butcher is not immune to it. And so that's pretty much where we left off in that. Starlight, she's still trying to find her way to expose more about Vought, Seven, and Homelander. And so in this episode, we pretty much see that Mother's Milk and Huey, Frenchie, all of them were locked up in, of course, the rest of the Homelanders, like, little prison camp, compound. They were going to be executed. And the only way they had to do so to end up finding a path to escaping. And they end up trying to lure Butcher and Starlight into a trap, basically. End up luring themselves into basically a trap that Homelander ended up setting up. Sister Sage, Firecracker, all of them were running up amongst Black Noir and Deep as well. The rest of the whole pack was coming into foreplay, and so we end up getting to see that Starlight knew where everybody was at, so she came up with a game plan with Butcher to go try to lock them out, because Butcher still needs Frenchie to make more, still needs Frenchie and more impact of more, try to get that virus in the compound in order to try to kill off the rest of the Vaults, and ends up gonna kill off himself, Starlight, and of course Homelander, more or less at the end of the day. And then in episode 2, after they figured out a way and end up getting Huey, MM, and Frenchie out of there, Butcher, Starlight, Kimiko, and the rest were on a warpath to not only take down Homelander, after Starlight's little experiment to try to make a whole big ad, a flight travel ad on Homelander, and make him look bad, not go so much to plan. We end up seeing more of these, more of these figures, more of these demons, and more of these, figure-like creatures start popping out of the works, and we end up getting more of a bigger backstory behind Homelander, and also we end up getting the fighting sequence between Homelander and A-Train, which that was a crazy moment. What a moment in these first 2 episodes. I really love.